everybody! If you've been watching my videos for a while, you know who I am. If you don't, it's written down below. And in this series of videos, I like to dispel myths about corsets. And in today's episode, I'm going to be attempting to sing in a corset. Now, this one is actually a little bit of a toughie for me because slight advance warning, I can't actually sing. I'm pretty bad. I have a terrible voice. However, despite my being tone deaf and probably very likely out of key, it takes the same amount of air to sing badly as it does to sing well, and I would need to breathe the same. And this sort of plays into that myth of that if you wear a corset then you can't breathe properly. And if you can't breathe properly, then you can't sing properly, as in you can't get enough breath in your lungs, and you'll be out of breath by the end of the song. That's not really anything to do with pitch or tone or quality of voice. So, for this little experiment, I decided to sing a song from my favourite game of last year, Dragon Age Inquisition. I will be singing one of Myrdeen the Bard's songs, at least I assume that's how it's pronounced. I'm never really sure. I don't think anybody actually ever says her name within the game, it's always just written down. So I've been calling her Myrdeen. I have heard people call her Meridian, but I'm not sure which is correct. Either way, that's irrelevant. I will be singing the song Enchanters, which is from the base game, and I think that's my favourite of the tavern songs from the base game. Enchanters, the time has come to be alive in the circle of Magi, where we will thrive with our brothers. Enchanters remind, the time will not unwind, that the dragon's crooked spine will never straighten into line. What we plea will be a faithful end decree, where a man will not retreat from the feet of his fathers. Enchanters, the time has come for battle lines. We will cut these knotted ties, and some may live and some may die. Enchanter, come to me. Enchanter, come to me. Enchanter, can't you see? Can you come to me? As you once were blind in the light, now you can see. In our strength we can rely, and history will not repeat. Enchanter, come to me. Enchanter, come to me. Enchanter, come to see. Can you come to see? As you once were blind in the light, now you can see. In the strength we can rely, and history will not repeat. Enchanter, the time has come to be alive in the circle of Magi, where we will thrive with our brothers. Enchanters remind, the time will not unwind, that the dragon's crooked spine will never straighten into line. What we plea will be a faithful decree, where a man will not retreat from the feet of his fathers. Enchanters, the time has come for battle lines. We will cut these knotted lines, and some may live and some may die. Enchanters, come to me. Enchanter, come to me. Enchanter, can't you see? Can you see? As you once were blind in the light, now you can sing. In our strength we can rely, and history will not repeat. Enchanters, come to me. Enchanters, come to me. Enchanters, can you see? Can you come to see? As you once were blind in the light, now you can see. In our strength we can rely, and history will not repeat. There you go, wasn't lying. A, I can't sing all the way through without, fainting through lack of oxygen or anything like that. And B, I am tone deaf. My key was all over the place, and I'm fairly certain I actually sped up quite a lot in the second repetition of that. So yeah, I think this kind of proves that, yeah, you definitely can sing in a corset. I know there are definitely people who do a lot more singing in a corset than I do. There are actually opera singers who wear corsets, and I know that Sharon from Within Temptation, every time I have seen Within Temptation, she has had a steel bone corset on for at least part of the set, usually for most of the set, and she has quite a powerful voice. She sings very powerful songs. They do sort of verge on the operatic at times, but more sort of symphonic, and she's going to need a huge amount of lung capacity for that, and corsets obviously aren't getting in the way of that. This episode, hopefully I will get around to making the next episode a little bit quicker, because I'll hopefully be a little bit less stressed about wedding stuff. So I will see you again for that, and for now, goodbye.